This is the Preston Indians pregame show. Coming up, we'll take a look at tonight's game. We'll hear from the coach and look at the pregame stats all leading up to tonight's action. You're listening to live coverage of the Preston Indians on 105.5 FM, AM 1340, and mylocalradio.com. And a pleasant good afternoon, everybody, as we come to you live from Thunder Ridge High School here in Idaho Falls, as today the Preston Indians hit the road, and they'll play a triangle match against Thunder Ridge and against Skyline coming up in a couple of hours. The first match that they will play is against the Titans of Thunder Ridge. We're certainly glad to have you with us here this afternoon. We were supposed to be with you on Tuesday from Century. That match, however, was postponed as the Century volleyball team still under quarantine. One of their girls tested positive late last week, and they've been in quarantine and still will. We're told that match will be rescheduled at some point, but we have not received any information on that as of yet. So for the Indians, they'll come back here to Thunder Ridge, where they spent last weekend playing 4 matches in a tournament that was held here and hosted by Thunder Ridge, and back up here again today. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back and have more on the pregame show right after this.
KACH, My Local Radio.
Hi, everybody. It's Dan Hubbard for ChemDry of Northern Utah. A few weeks ago, we found ourselves really needing to have our carpets cleaned at home. Dirt, stains, pet hair, and the remnants from all the chemicals trying to melt snow last winter had our carpets looking dingy and downright ugly. We called Teresa and Daryl at ChemDry of Northern Utah, and in a very short time, they had our carpets looking like new. They not only cleaned our carpets, but they also got up all the leftover pet hair to the point where you couldn't even tell that we had pets in the house. It was like we had brand new carpets all over again. So if you live in the northern Utah area, anywhere south of the Idaho state line down to Ogden, call Teresa and Daryl at ChemDry of Northern Utah at 435-752-6100 and let them come in and take care of your carpets. You won't be disappointed. We weren't. 435-752-6100. For ChemDry of Northern Utah.
The year is 1945. America is at war with Japan. The average home costs $5,000. And a day's worth of hard labor will earn you $9. 1945 is the year West Motor Company said, hey, let's sell cars in Cache Valley and give people a better car buying experience. Today, 75 years later, West Motor is still giving you a better experience. Right now, enjoy 0% financing or save more than ever on a new truck or SUV. See westmotorcompany.com for pictures, details, and discounts on every vehicle.
westmotorcompany.com.
Sushi, a word that is as fun to say as the food is to eat. Try it. Say sushi. Now run down to Stokes Market and pick up some fresh-made sushi. Yes, I said Stokes Market. They now have the family fresh sushi specialists making outstanding sushi platters and party trays fresh every day. They even make up custom platters so you can get your favorite sushi dishes. Any kind of fish upon request, even vegetable sushi available with no meat. Enjoy the fresh-made platters already available or order the kind of sushi you want. Give them 2 hours and a special custom sushi platter will be waiting for you at Stokes Market in Preston. Go ahead, say it. I know you want to. Sushi, fresh for you right now.
Tonight's pregame visit with the coach is brought to you by Rounds & Associates Insurance Services Incorporated, the local independent insurance agency offering you many different options for all of your insurance needs. Call for your competitive quote today at 208-852-20. At Rounds & Associates Insurance, we've been in business since 1948. And while many of the faces may have changed, there's one thing that still stays the same: our personalized customer service. Our customers will always come first, whatever your needs. At Rounds & Associates Insurance, we have many different insurance options and can find the right option for you and your needs. Call us today to find out more. 208-852-2500. 208-852-2500 or drop by the office, 85 South State Street.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
Welcome back here to Thunder Ridge. Volleyball coming up for you here in just a few minutes. Because of the early nature of the matches here tonight, Preston got here just a little bit late. and still getting set up here as school was letting out. We're going to forego our visit with Karaska Haskell tonight, but we want to thank our friends at Rounds Insurance and make sure we mention them for sponsoring all of our coaches' interviews here as we prepare for each and every broadcast throughout both, for football and volleyball, as for now at least. But so we want to thank them anyway for what we do. If you'd like to watch tonight's matches, as we have no video available to us, you can do so by logging on to NFHS, that's what it is, .com, and you can watch the match there. It's not a free service, you'll have to pay, but you'll be able to have access to the video for tonight's matches as well anyway. So we'll take another timeout, and when we come back, should be about ready to play some volleyball here from Thunder Ridge. It's the Lady Indians and the Lady Titans. Opening match of 2 matches tonight for the Lady Indians here on FM 105.5 and AM 1340 KACH. Another quick timeout. We'll be right back.
KACH, my local radio.
The annual case lot sale is going on this week at Stokes Market in Preston. Enjoy some of the best prices of the year as you stock your pantry. Hurry, as all cases are first come, first served. Some items may have limited quantities per person. Limited supplies on hand, no rain checks. If you don't see what you're looking for, ask a friendly Stokes employee, because many items may be stored in the back rooms. The annual case lot sale is in full swing this week. Stokes Market. Shop, enjoy, save. Stokes Market.
It's always refreshing to shop where you know you're appreciated. It's even better when you can get everything you need, quality parts at fair prices. The team at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest appreciate every customer. They work hard to make sure that you have the right part the first time, on time. Whether it's motorcycles, farm and ranch, lawn and garden, or car and truck parts, you can always get it all at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest. Stop in today at 17 South State Street in Preston.
The KACH Cash Magnet Contest is here, and you can win money just by listening to your radio. Simply pick up one of the cash magnets available many places around town and be listening after 7 o'clock each weekday morning, as I will call out a 4-digit number. If your magnet has that 4-digit number, you'll have 1 minute and 5 seconds to call the radio station, and you could win the cash jackpot of the day. If no one wins, the cash prize will go up $5 a day. Find a cash magnet, be listening weekday mornings, and get ready to win with FM 105.5 and AM 1340 KACH.
A proud member of the co-op. We save you money on advertising and enable you to reach more customers. We are KACH, Preston, Clarkston.
It's time for Preston Lady Indians volleyball. The New Look Indians hit the court, looking to continue on what was one of their best seasons a year ago and work to bring home a conference title. Tonight's game is brought to you by West Motors, celebrating their 75th year in the Cache Valley. Stokes Market, True Value, with the freshest meats and produce, and now preparing and selling sushi. Franklin County Medical Center, with the finest care in all of the Cache Valley. Rounds & Associates Insurance Agency, an independent agency with many options for all of your insurance needs. Preston Auto Parts CarQuest, for all the parts your car may need to keep running strong. Webb Funeral Home, serving Preston and the surrounding communities since 1925. Ralph's Construction, building homes in the Blue Sage Park region in Preston. Naylor Insurance, for home, health, life, and auto, the Mutual of Enumclaw. Preston Pharmacy, now with their own phone app to help make tracking your prescriptions easier. And by Cornerstone Realty. When you're ready to sell your home or purchase the home of your dreams, call Cornerstone Realty. They want to be your agent. This broadcast is made possible through an agreement between Preston High School and Cook Brothers Broadcasting and is intended for the private, non-commercial use of our audience. Any rebroadcast of this game in whole or in part without expressed written consent of Cook Brothers Broadcasting is strictly prohibited. And welcome back here to Thunder Ridge High School in Idaho Falls as we are ready to play volleyball here. Preston will serve first, and we'll welcome you inside the gym
from our perch here at courtside as Thunder Ridge sets in the middle, and right away it's Trista Hoffman as she tools the block and hits one out of bounds, and getting on the board first is Thunder Ridge, and they lead to 1-0. Micaiah Bond drops back behind the service line as she will serve here. Good serve, played in the back row. As Maddie Whitehead goes to get it, bumps it over. That is bumped over by Acacia Knapp, blocked at the net, kept alive momentarily by the Indians, but a point for the Preston Indians. They call it 4 hits. So Preston ties the match at 1. And now it will be Chloe Hobson to serve here for Preston. Good deep serve here by Hobson. Outside set. And a big spike on the outside. Put away by Paige Clark. Paige got way up in the air, was able to drive that right down as Hobson tried to dig it out but couldn't. And it's 2-1 on the side out as Titans going to win the point. And once again, now here's Kendall Hone to serve. Serve dug out by Maddie and played along the line to be out of bounds as Emily Longhurst tried to take it up the sideline, but it was just wide of the line, and it's a 3-1. Again, welcome in. First of 2 matches for you here. We're just underway here in the first set. Outside set, kept in play by the Indians. As a little miscommunication, nobody played it as they let it drop, and it's now 4-1. The early start time acts like it kind of caught the Indians off guard here a little bit, as here early on in set number 1, they're just kind of, looks like they're just kind of sleepwalking through it. As the comes to Whitehead, she'll bump it over. Free ball here for the Titans, outside set. And that's put away. Big kill on the outside this time again by Paige Clark. 5-1 is again the serve will stay with Thunder Ridge. Kind of an interesting setup here in Thunder Ridge. We'll tell you about it here in just a second. As the set in the middle goes to Burnett, she plays it over. Outside set here again. Touched and then off the hands of Stevenson. And another point for Thunder Ridge, and it's 6-1. There are 3 courts here. We're on the main court on the ground floor. There's upper courts on either side of the court, and the 2 upper courts are where the JV and freshman matches are being played simultaneously to this one. Outside set, Longhurst, and a nice kill there as Emily able to find the soft spot. Preston gets the side out, gets the serve back. It's now 6-2. And it'll be Maddie Whitehead to drop back and serve here for the Indians. So if it sounds as it can be too long, service error against Maddie, and it's 7-2. So if it sounds like there's more than one match going on in the gym at the time, you're right, there is. And serve is a bad return by the Indians, and it's now 8-2. Elena Child picks up the ace on the serve. And Child will serve again. Return of serve goes out of bounds by the Indians. That's off the hands of Emily Longhurst. And it's now 9-2. So Elena Childs will serve again. Outside set here for the Indians comes to Longhurst, who goes down the line. That's dug out, kept in play. Outside set here for the Titans, partially blocked in the front line by the Indians. Longhurst will bump it over to get it out of trouble. Titans will set outside. They go down the line, dug out deep in the back row, kept alive again by Preston. Comes to Maddie as Whitehead will just bump it back over. Set in the middle, blocked in the middle. Nicely as the Titans keep it alive. The block there was by Windward. As the outside set back to Longhurst again. Again, they keep it alive. Dug out again, and the return is out of bounds. as off the hands of Chloe Hobson on the dig, came all the way back over the net, and when it ended up going out of bounds, and it's 10-2 as the Titans win the point. Heck of a point there. So again, Child will serve, as they've won 4 straight points, and that'll be a service error. 10-3 as Andrea Shelley will come back in, as she will come in and serve, and Acacia Knapp heads over to the bench here momentarily. And Shelley's serve is a good hard serve. Played deep middle, partially blocked at the net by the Indians, but down off their hands, and the point goes again back over to the Titans, and it's 11-3. Titans certainly have a size advantage across the front, and they're taking full advantage of it here early on. Paige Clark serving as Preston will outside set. This comes to Windward, and she tries to go short, but doesn't quite get it over the net, and it's 12-3. The opening set of tonight's match brought to you by Franklin County Medical Center, providing the best care in all of the Cache Valley. Franklin County Medical Center, 44 North 1st West in Preston. As good return of serve by the Indians, they get it back over. Maddie White able to keep it. Whitehead able to keep it alive. Longhurst cuts the court and finds just inside the line. So Emily Longhurst able to cut across the court, and Preston ends up winning the point. It's 12-4, as it'll be Drew Despain to serve here. Back set in the middle. Nope, not a good set. It was behind the attempted kill by Lauren Davenport. Preston gets the point, and it's 12-5, as Davenport was coming a little bit more over, as the serve there by Despain is into the net. That's a service error, and it's 13-5. As the Titans still leading here in the first set. Sierra John, the senior, now serving for the Titans, as that will be set outside. Not a good set, and Hobson just has to play it over, so a free ball for the Titans. They can't get it over the net. As coming up to make the strike was Kendall Hone, but she was not able to get it over the net, and it's 13-6 as Preston wins the point again, as Haley Windward back to serve yet again. Back set, partially blocked at the net, not a bounce off the block, and the kill there. It was, trying to wait for the official to get out of the way, Lauren Davenport to pick up that point, and it's 14-6. Jessica Hufford to serve here for the first time, as they lead by 8, they being Thunder Ridge. Short serve, dug out by the Indians, but they couldn't get it back over the net. Good diving attempt on the dig on the short serve by Shelley. Stevenson couldn't quite get up high enough to be able to keep that ball in play, and it becomes 15-6 on the ace. Second ace of the first set here for the Titans. As coming up in a hurry and finding the soft spot, Chloe Hobson for her first kill of the match. Side out for the Indians, and it's 17-5. Acacia Knapp will come back in. As she'll take her position in the front row, as Andrea Shelley will go back to the bench. As reminding Acacia Knapp that she's wearing a mask, and if she wears the mask, she has to keep it up over her nose. A referee's reminding her of that. She has to wear it properly. Kill attempt dug out by Maddie Whitehead. Comes back to Knapp. She goes short. Kept alive, and point for the Indians. Knapp with a good short kill. Titans dug it out, but they weren't able to do anything with it after they got it up the first time. Stevenson to serve here again for Preston. In the middle. That didn't go over the net. I was going to call it a block, but it didn't quite get over the net. So Trista Hoffman couldn't get it over the net. All of a sudden, Preston kind of wiggling their way back into this first set where it's 15-9. They trailed by as many as 9. Now it's down to 6. Outside set here for the Titans and put away. As coming across to make the kill, Kendall Hone with her first kill of the first set here. So 16-9 on the side out. The serve back over to Thunder Ridge once again. To Spain, got that up. Outside set comes to Stevenson. Stevenson able to tool the block and get that point down. And once again, Preston's still very much into this first set. It's 15-10. Neither side's taking a timeout as Preston starts to wiggle back into the match. Deep serve, too deep and out of bounds. So the service error, ball come back over to Thunder Ridge once again. And that would be Kendall Hone again dropping back to serve here. That's off of Hobson, kept alive by the Indians. They get it back over. Free ball here for Thunder Ridge in the middle. They go deep and too deep, out of bounds. It's 16-11. As again, Preston able to pick up a point. Maddie Whitehead to serve here again. She goes short, ace. As Thunder Ridge really backed off. They backed off too much, and now Preston has cut the lead down to 5 as it's 17-12. My error here on the math. Never claimed that math was my strong point. Again, Maddie goes short. This one kept alive by the Titans. They go short as well. Dug out by the Indians. Middle set. Windward off a couple of hands. They need to get this one over, and they do as Whitehead just backhands it over. Outside set here for the Titans. They go down the line, and it was in. Tucked it neatly into the corner. As coming over to record the kill was Kendall Hone, her second of the match. (18-12). So a little bit of discussion between Carrasco Haskell and our down official, and they stay with the call of the corner official. 18-12. Titans have it. Back set, go down the line, and Whitehead gets a piece of it, but it's not in an area where the Preston can return it, and that'll make it 19-12 now for the Titans. Another big kill by the big hitters right in the front. Paige Clark responsible for that one. Child with the serve. Set outside, Longhurst. Tried to go short, mishit it, and it's 20-12. There comes Child. Had a little bit of a point run earlier in this first set. Good deep serve. Played there by the Indians. Comes to Keisha Knapp. She gets it over. Played in the middle. Outside, blocked again at the net. As Windward got another one. Comes back to Windward. She's blocked at the net. Outside, comes back to Knapp for the Indians. Kept alive here by the Titans, and that'll be a point for the Indians. Double hit on the set, and it's 20-13. Preston's not out of this set by any measure. The lead is only 7. As here is Andrea Shelley again back into serve. Shelley's good serve. Outside set, comes back to Hone. And Shelley had to try to dive to keep that ball alive, and she couldn't. As Hone able to pick up another kill. 21-13. Paige Clark now to serve as the senior. Good serve. Right at the net, and Preston able to win the point. Kind of a 50-50 ball at the net, and Hannah Stevenson was able to go up and froze it, for a matter of speaking, on the Thunder Ridge side and ended up winning the point. So a good block by Hannah Stevenson at the net. 21-14. Preston back to within 7 again. Make it 8 on the big kill here by Davenport. She was able to get way up and drove it right down. It's 22-14. Sierra John back onto the floor. She rotates back in. She'll go in to serve. Return by the Indians. They'll set outside. It comes to Hobson. And that's off a set of hands and out of bounds. Give Hobson another kill here in the first set. And it's 22-15. So Preston is still hanging tough, but they're running out of points as Haley Windward will serve. Back set, and that's going to go too long as Davenport tried to say it was touched, but to no avail as that ball goes out of bounds, and Preston wins another point, 22-16. Windward's next serve. Played short in the middle. They go outside. That's off the hands of Windward this time as, again, able to pick up the kill coming from her deep position, Kendall Hone, for her 4th of the match. 23-16. Janessa Hufford to serve. They set, not a good set, and ended up putting Celeste Burnett into the net. And they'll bring up set point here. 24-16. Set point coming up for the Titans. As that'll be into the net. Service error. That at least momentarily keeps Preston alive. 24-17. And the serve again will come back over to Preston. Hannah Stevenson will serve to keep Preston alive here. First serve played short middle. That set is dug out. Comes right over by us. Stevenson not able to play it. And that'll be set point as Thunder Ridge will win the first set 25-17. Preston got off to a slow start in the set, but was able to hang in there. And even though they end up losing the first set 25-17, they finish strong. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back for set number 2 right after this.
KACA.
The year is 1945. America is at war with Japan. The average home costs $5,000. And a day's worth of hard labor will earn you $9. 1945 is the year West Motor Company said, hey, let's sell cars in Cache Valley and give people a better car buying experience. Today, 75 years later, West Motor is still giving you a better experience. Right now, enjoy 0% financing or save more than ever on a new truck or SUV. See westmotorcompany.com for pictures, details, and discounts on every vehicle.
westmotorcompany.com.
If you feel like your bank works against you, we invite you to move your accounts to Advantage Plus Federal Credit Union. We work for you, not against you. Serving Southeast Idaho for over 65 years, we offer totally free checking with cash back rewards, 0 fees credit cards, low auto loan rates, and excellent customer service. Visit today, 311 South Highway 91, Preston. Advantage Plus Federal Credit Union. Here, the advantage is yours. Equal housing lender, member NCUA.
The Preston Indian football team returns home Friday, October 2nd as they face the Sugar Salem Diggers. This will be another tough test for the Indians as the Diggers come in not only as the defending 3A Idaho State champion, but they're also one of the top-ranked 3A teams in this year's polls as well. Preston has faced some stiff competition this year, and they're ready to step up for this challenge as well. Catch this game live on mylocalradio.com with the pregame show starting at 6:30, and hear a complete replay following the Westside game on FM 105.5 and AM 1340 KACH.
The annual case lot sale is going on this week at Stokes Market in Preston. Enjoy some of the best prices of the year as you stock your pantry. Hurry, as all cases are first come, first served. Some items may have limited quantities per person. Limited to supplies on hand, no rain checks. If you don't see what you're looking for, ask a friendly Stokes employee because many items may be stored in the back rooms. The annual case lot sale is in full swing this week. Stokes Market. Shop, enjoy, save. Stokes Market.
The second quarter of tonight's game is sponsored by Webb Funeral Home, 1005 South 8th East.
As we start set number 2, and the Titans have the serve dug out by the Indians. They set it for Haley Windward, and Haley's kill attempt goes into the top of the net. And once again, it is Thunder Ridge who wins the first point of the set.
Funeral directors Douglas Webb, Ron Smaley, and
as the outside set, this is going to be a point for the Indians, and they tie it 1-1. So the Indians get even, 1-1. Maddie Whitehead will serve again as they kind of change up the rotation a little bit. As usually Maddie serves third, and that will be in, just inside the line. Maddie let it go, thinking it was going to be out, and it ended up just inside the line, and it's 2-1. So, with the score 2-1, Titans back on top here again, as it'll be Kendall Hone to serve. Gets it deep. The set outside, blocked, and it'll be good for the point. They tried to set it up there for Hobson. She got blocked at the net. As coming over to make the block at the net was the senior Paige Clark. And it's 3-1. Kept alive. The return to serve, however, goes out of bounds as Andrea Shelley could not get that serve back in bounds. And it's 4-1 quickly here, as again, the Titans able to jump out to a little bit of a lead early on. Remember, they led 6-1 in the first set here tonight. As Stevenson just touched it over, kept alive by the Titans, off the block and out of bounds, is again tooling the block and picking up the kill, as it was Paige Clark as she gets her 4th of the match. And they go up 5-1. Remember, the second set of tonight's match brought to you by Webb Funeral Home in Preston. Kept alive by the Indians on the return of serve as Stevenson got a good play. She went short. Titans not able to get it up and keep it on the floor, so Preston gets this side out, and it's now 5-2. Served by Stevenson, who's dug out nicely by the Titans. They able to keep it alive. Comes back to Stevenson. She sets for Burnett. Blocked at the net, kept alive again by the Indians. Back to Knapp. Her kill attempt is dug out in the back row. Titans keep it alive again as that comes back over to Maddie Whitehead. Outside set. This comes back to Hobson. She's dug out again. Partially blocked at the net. Whitehead gets a hand on it to keep the ball alive. As this will come back over as it's Despain to play it over to get it out of trouble. At the block again, Whitehead diving to keep it alive. Preston able to return it, but they're going to call it 4 hits. Nice play by Maddie Whitehead to keep the ball alive, but not able to get it back over, and required 3 hits as too many hits for Preston. And Kalaska Hassel's holding up 3 fingers saying, hold on a minute, I think you miscounted. So the down official comes over to talk to our chair official here as they'll get together here momentarily. Tonight's match brought to you by Naylor Insurance for home, health, life, and auto through Mutual of Enumclaw. Naylor Insurance, 153 North State Street in Preston. Call 852-0810, 852-0810. They can't come up with who would have won the point, so they'll redo it. So it's back to 5-2. And Preston will end up winning the point anyway. So the ball mishandled by the Titans, ended up hitting into the net. It's 5-3, and Hannah Stevenson will serve. Set in the middle, and that is going to be in as they come cross court and down, and it makes it 6-3. Nice, another big kill for the Titans. They are well coached, and they are big across the front line. They're able to get up high and hit down on the ball, which is exactly what you want your hitters to be able to do. 6-3. Serve deep middle. Return by the Indians. Outside, Hobson. That's dug out in the back. Kept alive. Another outside set. Blocked at the net. Point for the Indians. Burnett was there. Gets credit for the block.
6 for 11.
6-4. Preston trailing by 2. Kaylee Burbank comes in here for the first time, as both Hobson and Despain go back to the bench, as they just flick it over and find the soft spot right in the middle for the point. 7-4.
10 for 13, Preston. Go ahead.
As Hobson will come back on, Burbank will leave after having her serve end up in a side out. As once again, back to serve here for the Titans is Paige Clark. Good deep serve. They'll set it. Block Burnett at the net. Kept alive by the Titans. I'm back on their side. Outside set is off the block and down. As again, schooling the block, Kendall Hone. That's her 5th kill of the night already. And it's 8-4. As the Titans have doubled up here on Preston in set number 2, brought to you by Webb Funeral Home. As a service error into the net will make it 8-5. And again, the serve will come back over to the Indians as Celeste Burnett, the senior, drops back behind the service line here for Preston. As the middle set, as it's off the hands of Stevenson, that'll be a point for the Titans. It makes it 9-5. She was expecting a big hit down in the middle, but the set was not that good, so all they really could do was go soft down the line, and it went as a point as she had committed to go the middle, and Stevenson was now able to get back to her right to be able to play the ball. Longhurst bumps it over. Free ball here for the Titans. Outside set is kept alive by Stevenson at a point as the big kill attempt came out of Hone and played off the chest of Stevenson. Originally went over the net, but then the Titans were able to pick up the point anyway. Sierra John serving at 10-5. Set in the middle, windward. Dug out. Outside set, back to Hone again. And coming over, they're trying to keep the ball alive in the corner. Hobson not able to get there in time, and it will make it 11-5. Point again for Thunder Ridge. Serve goes deep middle. Played by the Indians. Outside to Knapp. Hits it through the block and down. Nice kill by Keisha Knapp. Got enough on it to hit it through the kill and pick up the point. Or through the block, rather. And pick up the point. As Andrea Shelley rotates back in. Keisha goes back to the bench. As the outside set here, left-hander. That was Boyle, who was dug out by Preston, but then they were able to put it away on the second attempt. And it's 12-6. Side out. So, again, the serve state goes back over to the Titans again. Janice Hufford back into serve, number 3. She's a lefty. Drives that one home as Longhurst able to keep it on the floor, and the Indians just bump it back over to get it out of trouble. Free ball here. Dug out nicely. Can Maddie get to it? Yes, she did. As Preston able to keep it alive as Stevenson bumped it back over. Again, another free ball here for the Titans. They play it short. Couldn't do much with that. As Hobson hit a deep corner. Titans got a hand on it, but they couldn't return it. As it's 12-7. Drew Despain will come back in. Emily Longhurst goes back to the bench. Side out for the Indians, and Despain will drop back and serve. Good deep, strong serve by Despain. Outside set, blocked at the net by Preston. Kept alive as they dig it back out. They bump it over, kept alive by Maddie Whitehead. This set comes to Hobson, and she hits it into the net. So Hobson goes net. Makes it 13-7. And the side out. So again, serve comes back over to the Titans again. And Micaiah Bond here serving. As she goes deep middle. And here comes Stevenson. Was right at the top of the net, tried to get it over, but couldn't. as it'll be 14-7. Preston trailing by 7 points here in set number 2, brought to you by Webb Funeral Home. Yeah, it'll be a service error into the net, and Preston cuts the lead back down. It's 14-8 now, as Maddie Whitehead will serve again here for Preston. So the lead back down to 6. They're hanging right around that area. In fact, that's pretty much where they hung during the first set, too. Really couldn't get much closer. Set outside, Hobson, and able to pick up the kill. Chloe Hobson able to drive that one down and pick up the point. They have 14-10 on the board. We'll go with that. So it's back to 4 points again. Maddie Whitehead to serve. Set in the middle, and that's put away. What's too easy for Trista Hoffman. Just a little quick short set right at the net, and just drives it right down in the middle of the floor. 15-10 on the side out. Kendall Hone will serve here again for the Titans. That's returned by the Indians. Outside, comes back to Hobson again. Partially off the net, partially blocked. Blocked at the net by the Indians. They keep it alive. Short set. Whitehead able to just punch at it and get it back over. Again comes to the Titans, and that's blocked, but it's down on the Indian side of the net. And there'll be a point. Nice block attempt by Shalise Burnett, but not good enough to get it back over the net, and it's 16-10. Hone serving again into the net. Another service error. 16-11.
Go ahead, girls.
That's 4 service errors in the match so far for Thunder Ridge, 2 in each set. Down the line, kept alive. Keisha Knapp able to get it over, but then the return is out of bounds. Point for the Indians. 16-12. They've cut the lead down to 4 points again on back-to-back points for Preston. Stevenson serving, and serves it too strong. Side out gives the serve back. 17-12. Thunder Ridge has the side out and the serve. And Elena Child comes back in now to serve here with a 5-point lead. Hobson keeps it alive, and that's going to be a lift. Nope, call it a double hit. 18-12. As again, Titans get back-to-back points and open the lead back up to 6. Down the line, at the net, kept alive. Nope, not able to. As the ball was at the net, kind of a 50-50 ball. Going up was Davenport and able to put it away. It becomes 19-12. Here's Child to serve again. Stevenson sets for Knapp, and that's in. Tucked it just inside the back row. Keisha Knapp with another nice play. And it's 19-13 as Knapp picks up her 3rd kill of the match, as she's able to put that one away neatly in the back. Kaylee Burbank back in to serve here for Preston. And again, off the block. Point for Davenport of the Titans. And it's 20-13. And again, Kaylee Burbank's serve is short-lived. As again, she'll rotate out after the side out. And Paige Clark, the big senior, will now drop back in and service again and picks up an ace. That's off the hands of Hobson. Another ace for Thunder Ridge. And they go back up by 6. It's 21-13 here in the second set. Sponsored by Webb Funeral Home in Preston. Hobson able to dig out the serve. That's going to come to Longhurst as she bumps it over. Middle set blocked by the Indians and down. Point for the Indians. Right in the middle as Knapp was there. Also there was Hobson. 21-14. 7-point advantage. Burnett serving for Preston. As they'll set in the middle again, and that is down and give the point right back. As again coming over to make the kill. Davenport picks up her 5th of the match, and it's 22-14. Sierra John serving. Outside set comes to Knapp. She goes cross court and in. Was touched at the net. As Preston stays alive here in the set. 4th kill of the match for Acacia Knapp. As she able to tool the block at the net. And again, it's Andrea Shelley back in to serve, the sophomore for the Lady Indians. Good serve, dug out. Played, kept alive on the Preston side. Set short as it's blocked at the net. The kill attempt by Windward. And a block in the middle at the net. McLaurin Davenport, the senior, able to pick up another one. 23-15. As again, Jessica Hufford will come in to serve. Nice serve, dug out by the Indians. Windward just kind of pokes it over, kept alive. Flick out, outside, blocked and in. As the block by Windward falls on the Titan side of the floor, and it's 23-16. So Preston stays alive here, at least momentarily. 2 points away from another set point are the Titans to try to go up 2-0. Drew Despain in to serve here for Preston. As the outside is played over. They have to hustle and get it to the Indians. Comes over to Stevenson. She pops it over and then misplayed by the Titans. Another point for the Indians. 23-17. Titans guilty of a little misplay. As Despain will drop back and serve again as Preston's cut the lead down to 6. Almost got away there from the Titans, and the hit is actually into the net. Windward went up to block it, but I don't think she was going to get it anyway because I don't think it was going to make it over the net. 23-18. Despain serves again. Kind of short. Played by the Titans. They go short. That's kept alive on the nice dig there. Set for Hobson. She goes short. Dug out and kept alive by the Titans as they come bounce it back over the net. Stevenson will just give it back over to the Titans again. Free ball. Set in the middle. Blocked at the net. Free ball again. This time they go short for the point. 24-18. As again, Paige Clark goes just with the little flick into the soft middle of the defense, and it's set point. Tips just off the top of the net, kept alive by the Indians. And that will be a double hit, a charge against Preston, and that's the way the second set will come to an end. So Preston will lose the second set, losing at 25-18. Much like the first set, they fell behind, able to fight back, and then just ran out of time to try to get back into the set at the end. So the Thunder Ridge Titans lead 2-0. Come back with set number 3 right after this.
KACA.
A higher level of precision and accuracy, that's what the new Naveo Robotic Assistance System at Franklin County Medical Center provides you. Whether you're in need of revision, partial or total knee replacement, the new robotic assisted surgery technology at Franklin County Medical Center allow knee surgery candidates the comfort of knowing that their knee surgery will be performed with confidence, improving the function, feel, and longevity of your new knee. Learn more about the new robotics machine at fcmc.org. Franklin County Medical Center, where hospitality and
If it's time to sell your home, retail property, or land, make sure to hire the realtor that has your best interest in mind. This is Mike Hansen, broker at Cornerstone Real Estate. As a licensed real estate broker in Idaho and Utah, I have over 20 years of experience helping folks successfully sell property. I would like the opportunity to help you list and sell for the best price as quickly as possible. Call me today to schedule an appointment. Let's work together to make the sale of your property as simple and successful as possible. Mike Hansen, 801-510-1.
More and more people are moving to the Preston area to live and retire. Since 1978, Ralph Construction's been building custom homes in the Blue Sage Park community, the only 55-year-old plus community in the city of Preston. Come see the downsized, no-hassle lifestyle that Blue Sage Park offers. Ralph Construction will build to your custom specifications, or you can choose one of their existing floor plans. They're just starting phase 2, so there's plenty of great lots still available. Ralph Construction. Call for more information. 435-232-1837. Lawn care and snow removal included. Blue Sage Park by Ralph Construction. 435-232-1837. The Preston Indian football team returns home Friday, October 2nd as they face the Sugar Salem Diggers. This will be another tough test for the Indians as the Diggers come in not only as the defending 3A Idaho State champion, but they're also one of the top-ranked 3A teams in this year's polls as well. Preston has faced some stiff competition this year, and they're ready to step up for this challenge as well. Catch this game live on mylocalradio.com with the pregame show starting at 6:30, and hear a complete replay following the Westside game on FM 105.5 and AM 1340 KACH.
The third quarter is sponsored by Preston Auto Parts CarQuest, 17 South State.
It's always refreshing to shop where you know you're appreciated. It's even better when you can get everything you need. Quality parts at fair prices. The team at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest appreciate every customer. They work hard to make sure that you have the right part the first time, on time. Whether it's motorcycles, farm and ranch, lawn and garden, or car and truck parts, you can always get it all at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest. Stop in today at 17 South State Street in Preston.
Listen for Dan Hubbard and Preston Indian Sports on KACH.
We go to set number 3, sponsored by Preston Auto Parts CarQuest. Just underway, and Preston wins the first point as the block at the net by Celeste Burnett. So Preston goes up 1-0, something they haven't done all night, win the first point of a set. As Stevenson will serve, and they go up 2-0 on the bad return. Tonight's match here from Thunder Ridge. As the serve returned here by the Titans, they set at the net, and it's off the top of the net, but it falls. And it's 2-1. Tonight's match brought to you in part by Webb Funeral Home. Their compassionate staff will help you in your time of need. Call 852-0533 for Webb Funeral Home. 2-1, Preston on top, side out, Micaiah Bond in to serve. As that's dug out, played at the net, look out, and at the net, the Titans just able to just roll it over the top of the net. And Chloe Hobson waiting for the ball to come down and just kind of rolled up her arm nonchalantly, but nothing she could do with it, and it's 2-2. Stevenson, return of serve, kept on the floor by the Indians, but not able to play it. It'll be a service ace, and it's 3-2. Third ace of the match for the Titans. Seemed like more than that. As the serve returned by Maddie Whitehead. Outside set comes to Knapp. And at a point for Preston as an illegal touch by the Titans, and it's 3-3. So Kaylee Burbank back on as she'll come in and serve. As Burbank's serve, nice deep middle serve. Outside set, they go out as it was trying to go along the line. Kendall Horn and hit it just a little bit too deep, and it's 4-3 Preston as they win the point. Outside set again, and this one's put away as Teresa Boyle has her first kill of the match, and we're tied at 4 on the side out. And again, the serve will come back over to the Titans again. Tonight's match brought to you in part by Wows Construction, building homes in the Blue Sage Park area in Preston. For more information on how you can have a home built for you, call 435-232-1837 for Rouse Construction. Serve dug out by the Indians in the middle. They set for Burnett. She's blocked. And a point as Matt Whitehead able to get to it. but her dig went out of bounds and where nobody could get it, and it's 5-4. Preston kind of put their back against the wall here against a very good Thunder Ridge team. They need to win this set to stay alive and win 3 in a row to win the match. As Stevenson at the net, and that's be another point here for the Titans. Kind of a 50-50 ball at the net. Neither team able to play it successfully. For Preston ended up mishandling the ball on their side of the net. So it's 6-4. Serve for the Titans. Comes to Knapp, partially blocked at the net. That's kept alive. They bump it back over, still alive. Stevenson comes over to get it for the Indians. Plays it back on the floor. Whitehead will just steer it back onto the Titan side. As kind of a mishit on the kill attempt, comes back over to the Indians. As that's blocked again, they'll dig it back out at the net. As it's Stevenson to play it over. Outside set here for the Titans. Goes too long, out of bounds. Good play there by the Indians just to keep the ball up and keep it alive. Then finally, Teresa Boyle hits it too deep for the Titans. And it's 7-4. As Kendall Hone again will drop back and serve here. As this comes to Knapp. Knapp is dug out. Again, another deep set here, and this is going to go out of bounds. As, again, Chloe Hobson hustling, try to get to that ball, but couldn't keep it up, and it's 8-4. So Hone ready to serve again. That dug out. Comes back on the floor to Knapp. She's blocked. Preston cannot keep it up. Nice diving attempt there by Maddie Whitehead, but couldn't get it up high enough to where her team could play it. Good hustle by Maddie, but it ends up as a point again for the Titans, and it's 9-4. As bad return of serve, and it ended up as an ace as Emily Longhurst couldn't get that ball up. Goes to 10-4 here in set number 3, sponsored by Preston Auto Parts CarQuest. Longhurst digs it out in the middle. Burnett, kind of a mishit as the Titans hustle to go get it, but it's going to be too many hits and a point for the Indians. Nice play by Burnett. Got a deep right corner. And there wasn't anything that the Titans could do with it. They couldn't get it back on up and across the net. Set comes outside, partially off the block, as the point will go back to the Titans again. As coming over to pick up the kill, Haley Kuntz with the kill. Makes it 11-5. So Preston again will bring it to Knapp. That's kept on the floor there by the Titans. They get it back over onto the Preston side. Windward in the middle. She goes short. That's dug out. And a lift called against the Titans. And it's 11-6 as Preston again tries to wiggle back into the set. This is kind of what has been their modus operandi so far here tonight. They fall behind early, and then from the midway point of the set to the end, they spend that whole time just trying to claw their way back in. As the ball comes back over onto the Preston side. Set outside for Longhurst, and a point again for the Indians. Longhurst picks up the kill, and it's 11-7. They have the lead back to 4. Check that, 11-10 they have on the scoreboard. So Preston gets the lead back to 3. Served by the Indians, and off the block and down, coming over to drive that off the block was Lauren Davenport for the kill. Makes it 7-11 now. And Davenport now with 6 kills on the match. Paige Clark serving. Lady Indians back set. Longhurst gets it over and mishandled again by the Titans and makes it 11-8. Davenport comes back in. She'll drop in and serve as Emily Longhurst will go back to the bench. As that'll be a service error charged against the Indians and make it 12-8. As Davenport with the service error into the net. Sierra John now here serving for Preston. I'll check that for Thunder Ridge. Comes to Whitehead. Nice return outside, and Windward schools the block, and it goes out of bounds. 12-9. Preston comes back to within 3 again. Second kill tonight for Windward. Remember, Preston needs to win this set if they're going to stay alive in the match. Here's the 12-9 serve. Comes, try to cut across the court by Kendall Hone. That goes out of bounds, and all of a sudden Preston's back to within 2. It's 12-10. Served by Windward. Dug out, back set. They go short, kept alive again by the Indians. Stevenson will just get it back over. Dug out there by the Titans. Set comes across court over to the left side. Dug out by the Preston Indians again. Back to Hobson. Partially deflected off the top of the net. It got just enough of it to where the defender couldn't dig it out. Preston now trailing by a point at 12-11 after the kill by Hobson. Windward to serve again for the tie. As blocked at the net by the Indians. Can they keep it alive? No. Good block at the net by the Indians, but they couldn't keep it back up. So side out again for Thunder Ridge. It's 13-11. As this will be Janisa Hufford back in to serve. Short, middle, outside set. Hobson dug out by the Titans. They'll keep it alive and just bump it back over onto the Preston side. Kept alive again. Short, Burnett able to dig it back out as it was blocked at the net by the Titans in the deep set as Shelley again tried to bump it back over to get it out of trouble. It goes out of bounds, and it's 14-11. We've gone through this whole match so far. Neither coach has called a timeout. Outside, Hobson. That's dug out in the back. They punch it back over. So back over onto the Indians' side. Free ball back to Hobson, and she hits it into the net. 15-11. Lead back out to 4 again. As the serve played by the Indians, short middle, off the hands of a couple of girls, and point for the Indians as it goes out of bounds. Coming over was Burnett with that little short set. The ball went off the hands of a couple of Titans players and then out of bounds. Outside set for the Titans as she hits it right through the block. Knapp and Burnett tried to be there to pick up the kill. Not able to, as it was Hone with her 6th kill of the match. 16-12. As again, it's Bond here to serve. Outside set here for the Indians comes to Knapp. She drives it down and picks up the point. Sierra John not able to dig that out. That's 5 kills here in this match for Akeisha Knapp. 16-13, side back out again for the Indians. This set brought to you by Preston Auto Parts CarQuest, 17 South State Street in Preston. They're right downtown. As that is in. Very nonchalant call by our flag official as Teresa Boyle picks up the kill. Tucks that in the corner, and it becomes 17-13. Again, the lead back out to 4 again for the Titans as Kendall Hone will drop back to serve here again. Good serve by Hone. Preston gets it to Knapp. She'll bump it over. Kept alive by the Titans. Outside set is not good. They're somehow able to keep it on the floor, though. Comes back to Knapp, partially off the block, and it goes down. And Keisha Knapp has kill number 6 tonight. 17-14. Ace for the Indians on the serve. 17-15. As Maddie Whitehead serves up the ace. Preston back to within 2 again. Whitehead's next serve is touched. They're not going to be able to return that one. Back-to-back aces by Whitehead. And Preston again back to within a point at 17-16. Served by Maddie is short and they can't get to it. That's 3 in a row. And we're tied at 17. So 3 aces in a row served up by Maddie Whitehead. As this one is returned, Whitehead digs that one out, kept in play by the Indians. In the middle comes to Windward. That's dug out as the Titans able to keep it in play. Deep, kept alive here by the Indians again. Set for Knapp. She goes short off the net and down, and Preston has an 18-17 lead. First lead in the match for the Indians when it didn't require single-digit numbers. And finally, our first timeout called tonight is called by Thunder Ridge. Timeout on the floor. We'll take one as well. We'll be right back right after this.
KACA.
The year is 1945. America is at war with Japan. The average home costs $5,000. And a day's worth of hard labor will earn you $9. 1945 is the year West Motor Company said, hey, let's sell cars in Cache Valley and give people a better car buying experience. Today, 75 years later, West Motor is still giving you a better experience. Right now, enjoy 0% financing or save more than ever on a new truck or SUV. See westmotorcompany.com for pictures, details, and discounts on every vehicle.
WestMotorCompany.com. KACH, MyLocalRadio.com.
Indians come back out on the floor leading here. 18-17, thanks in part to 3 straight aces served up by Maddie Whitehead. Maddie's serve will continue here as Preston serves with the lead for the first time late in the set here in the match. As that's going to be off the hands of Stevenson. It'll go out of bounds and we're even at 18. Another big hard kill attempt by the Titans. Stevenson got a hand on it but couldn't direct it onto the floor. So tied at 18. Elena Child back on to serve. The senior here for the Titans. And her first serve is an error into the net. Side out for the Indians. It's now 19-18. As Andrie Shelley back in to serve here again for Preston. Shelley's serve, short, middle, dug out, and they go short and pick up the point. As they hit it over the top of the block, Stevenson tried to go up and get it, but couldn't get there, and we're tied at 19. So Paige Clark rotates back in here again for Thunder Ridge, and she will drop back and serve. Clark's serve comes to Whitehead. Her set at the net is set for Windward, and it is touched. And a point for the Indians, 20-19.
11 for 6, Preston. Go ahead.
Preston trailing 2-0. Need to win this one to keep the match going. Drew Despain in to serve here again. Set at the net. Blocked at the net. Point for the Indians. Hannah Stevenson with the big block as they block Davenport. 21-19. Despain's serve is a high looping serve this time. Outside, off the hands of Davenport, and that'll be a point for the Titans. It's 21-20. Sierra John will rotate back onto the floor, and she will come in and serve again. As also, it's Nikaisha Wright, the sophomore, onto the floor for the first time here for the Titans. So here comes the serve with Preston Lee still leading by 1 at 21-20. They do keep it alive. Windward will just bump it over. Free ball here for the Titans. As played off, at least off the top of the block, kept alive again by the Indians. As Hobson gets it over. Outside set. Dug out in the back row by the Lady Indians, kept alive again. Maddie Windward steers it back over onto the Titans side. Free ball here for Thunder Ridge. They go down the line and in. And we're tied at 21. So the side out ties the set, 21-21. And once again, Sierra John will serve. Comes to Stevenson in the front row. Outside set, Hobson off the block and down, point for the Indians. 22-21. Preston back to within a point. Windward to serve. Boy, almost mishandled, but then able to put it away. Big kill on the outside. As again, it was Paige Clark coming across to make the kill, and we're tied at 22. So Preston keeps fighting. Titans keep tying the match back up. Serve. Whitehead gets it up. Outside set back to Stevenson. That's a bad dig and out of bounds. Preston goes back up. It's 23-22. As they go back up again by a point. Side out again for Preston. As it'll be Stevenson now to drop back and serve. Acacia Knapp comes back on the floor. As Andrew Shelley will go back to the bench. So Stevenson serving up by a point late. Bad return. Can they hustle to go get it? You got to try to get it over this time. They're not going to. It's an ace. Set point for the Indians. 24-22. Where the outside set comes to Wright. Into the top of the net. Nope. As they're going to call that 4 hits, and Preston able to win this set. Final 25-22 as the set goes to the Indians as they continue to fight back, and this time instead of coming up a little short, they were able to continue through and stay ahead, and this time they pick up the win here in set number 3. We'll go to the 4th when we come back right after this.
KACA.
This is Ron Smaley from Webb Funeral Home, thanking Preston Indian and Westside Pirate fans for your loyalty over the years. You have helped make Webb Funeral Home Franklin County's most trusted name in funeral services since 1925. Our staff is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to provide compassionate service in your time of need. We also offer a full range of services, including many funeral pre-planning options to meet everyone's budget, an excellent monument selection, and the best aftercare services available. Let us answer any questions you may have by calling 208-852-0533. Webb Funeral Home, since 1925. You know us, you trust us, we're here to stay.
A higher level of precision and accuracy, that's what the new Naveo robotic assistance system at Franklin County Medical Center provides you. Whether you're in need of revision, partial or total knee replacement, the new robotic assisted surgery technology at Franklin County Medical Center allow knee surgery candidates the comfort of knowing that their knee surgery will be performed with confidence, improving the function, feel, and longevity of your new knee. Learn more about the new robotics machine at fcmc.org. Franklin County Medical Center, where hospitality and
Sushi, a word that is as fun to say as the food is to eat. Try it. Say sushi. Now run down to Stokes Market and pick up some fresh-made sushi. Yes, I said Stokes Market. They now have the family fresh sushi specialists making outstanding sushi platters and party trays fresh every day. They even make up custom platters so you can get your favorite sushi dishes. Any kind of fish upon request, even vegetable sushi available with no meat. Enjoy the fresh-made platters already available or order the kind of sushi you want. Give them 2 hours and a special custom sushi platter will be waiting for you at Stokes Market in Preston. Go ahead, say it. I know you want to. Sushi, fresh for you right now.
Qualifications and rules apply. See institution for details.
So I'm a typical banking customer.
And I'm a nearby ATM.
And I'm taking $20 out of my account.
And I'll process that $20 and take back $4.
Why do machines designed to give us money end up taking it right back? Introducing Kasasa, the free account that pays refunds on ATM fees and a lot more. To find a free Kasasa checking account near you, search Kasasa.
Ask for free Kasasa checking at Advantage Plus Federal Credit Union. Federally insured by the
KACH.
Well, Preston able to stay alive with a 25-22 win in set number 3, so we'll go to the fourth set. And tonight's match brought to you by Stokes Market, True Value. From produce to hand tools, from fresh meat to smokers, plus fresh bakery, deli items, and now making fresh sushi daily. Stokes Market, True Value, 217 South State Street in Preston. So we go to the fourth. Same deal as before. Preston needs to win to stay alive here in the match. Question is here, can the Indians keep the momentum going that powered them through the third set, or did they wake up the monster in this Titans team from Thunder Ridge, as the Titans will serve to open set number 4. Windward tries to get it back over. It'd be called a lift, and Preston loses the first point of set number 4, and the Titans go up 1-0. Micaiah Bond to serve here again. Despain plays it up, outside set. Hobson drives it through the block and down. So Hobson with another kill. I got 6 for her unofficially here in the match. And it's 1-1, and now Maddie Whitehead will serve again. Whitehead, kind of a short middle serve. Outside set, kept alive here again by the Indians. Set by Maddie, goes to Stevenson, blocked at the net, but she's able to tool the block and pick up the point. So it's 2-1, Preston on top. Again, another block at the net, and that'll be another point for the Indians, as it was Paige Clark into the net. It's 3-1. Whitehead to serve again. Back set this time. Down the line, blocked. Kept alive by again onto the Titan side. Clark, that's blocked. Kept alive by the Indians. They'll set this one back to Hobson. That's blocked at the net. As picking up the block at the net was Trista Hoffman. Comes down on the Indians side, and it's 3-2. So 3-2, the ball served back over to the Titans on the side out. Hone to serve. Kind of a mishit. Whitehead goes to get it. Able to play it onto the floor, and Preston will just bump it back over. Set in the middle. Blocked. Nice job by Burnett to block it back onto the Titan side. Another, again, dug out by Whitehead on the kill attempt. In the middle, back to Burnett. She plays it over, kept alive again by Thunder Ridge. Short along the line. Right there is Shelley to play it for the Indians. Back over to Hobson. She's dug out. Couldn't get a lot on that one. As they come across the floor, Shelley almost in self-defense puts a couple of fists up and just lines it back over across the floor, and Preston couldn't dig it back up. 3-3. Serve again. Despain. Set in the middle to Burnett. That sneaks over the top of the net somehow back over to the Titans. Blocked at the net by the Indians. As Stevenson got another block. This one's blocked by Burnett. It comes again back over to the Titans. They go short, and diving was Despain. Got a hand on it but couldn't get it up. 4-3. Good point. Good network by the Indians, but to no avail. Then it's 4-3 Titans. Hone's next serve is an ace. So 5-3. Hone serving again after the ace. Despain digs it up in the back row. Hobson blocked at the net. Point again for the Titans. 6-3 on the block at the net. Again, Hone looks over to the coach. Keisha Fisher to get the sign. As Hobson steers it back over the net. Free ball here for the Titans. Back set and driven right down into the corner. That's Big Paige Clark with her 7th kill of the match. 7-3 as, again, Titans go up by 4. Serve. Stevenson for the Indians, as that'll be called a lift. Makes it 8-3. As again, the point goes back over to the Titans. And Hone with a pretty good run of points here. As blocked at the net, Stevenson able to keep it up. Comes back over. Hobson blocked at the net. This will be a point this time. 9-3. And timeout called by Carrasco Haskell. Timeout on the floor. We'll take it here as well. We'll be right back. Set number 4 with the Titans leading 9-3. Be right back.
KACH.
Sushi. A word that is as fun to say as the food is to eat. Try it. Say sushi. Now run down to Stokes Market and pick up some fresh-made sushi. Yes, I said Stokes Market. They now have the family fresh sushi specialists making outstanding sushi platters and party trays fresh every day. They even make up custom platters so you can get your favorite sushi dishes. Any kind of fish upon request, even vegetable sushi available with no meat. Enjoy the fresh-made platters already available or order the kind of sushi you want. Give them 2 hours and a special custom sushi platter will be waiting for you at Stokes Market in Preston. Go ahead, say it. I know you want to. Sushi, fresh for you right now.
KACH. KACH.
Tonight's match also brought to you by Rounds & Associates Insurance Agency, offering many options for all of your insurance coverage. 85 South State Street in Preston. Come in and get your competitive quote today or call 852-2500. 852-2500. As at the net and reaching over the net, and a point for the Indians. So it's 9-4. So side out, Preston has the serve. Hannah Stevenson serving. Preston trails by 5 here in the 4th set. As right at the net, Burnett tries to tuck it over. Returned by the Titans, but it goes out of bounds. Preston has a point, and it's 9-5, as it's now down to a 4-point game again. And that'll be an ace as it goes off the hands of Michaela Bond. As Stevenson serves up the ace for the Indians. And it's now 9-6. Stevenson serves again. Set in the middle. Dug out by Stevenson. Can they go get it? Nope. Too far up into the stands as Hobson tried to chase it down but couldn't. And it's 10-6. Big kill on the outside. Boy, that was hit hard. So 10-6. Elena Child serving again here. That's played by the Indians. In bad return as Preston wasn't able to do anything with it after the return of serve as it goes out of bounds, and it's 11-6. And a timeout called again. This time, nope. What do they do? No timeout. We'll keep it here. They gave the point to the Indians. So it's 10-7. So Preston gets the serve on the side out, so they reverse their call. As again, the point comes back to the Indians. And the serve outside set, short off the hands of Knapp and down. As Lauren Davenport, everybody in the building thought she was just going to hit it for all she was worth, but instead she went short and picked up the point. 11-7. Return by the Indians comes to Knapp. She had really good, had only one play, tried to go short. Touched at the net this time by the Indians. Comes back to Stevenson, who she sets outside as hitting it into the net. As coming over was Gillian Bryce, just onto the floor. Makes it 12-7. As again, the Titans go up by 5 again. Ooh, look out. A nice play by Bryce this time to get it back. Tough return, but she's able to keep it alive. And the block at the net by Burnett for the point. Kind of ragged, but Preston able to pick up the point as Burnett will now serve. A little confusion on who should come off the floor. As the serve by Burnett is too long, it's a service ace, or error rather. And it's 13-8 on the side out. As again, Sierra John comes in and will serve here for the Titans. As partially blocked at the net, but the point goes down. Kendall Hone with her 7th kill. Makes it 14-8 as again the lead back out to 6 points again. Here for the Titans here in the 4th set. They lead 2-1. Here's the return, outside set, windward. Partially blocked but down. So Preston able to pick up a couple of points. Get it back to within 5 again, 14-9. And Shelley in to serve after the rotations. Boy, that almost got away from the Titans. Then the big block at the net is down. Windward with the big block, and there was nobody in the back of the court to try to play it. 14-10. Again, the Lady Indians just hanging close and hanging tough. And Shelley again will serve. Outside, off the hands of Shelley and out of bounds is Hone with her 8th kill of the match. That'll make it 15-10. The lead remains 5 here. After the side out, Hubbard to serve for the Titans. As they go and get it, Maddie Whitehead will bump it back over. Free ball for the Titans. Outside set to Hone. Blocked, and it's down as Stevenson was there, Windward was there, but it's a point for the Indians. So back in to serve is Drew Despain. Outside, try to keep it alive to the Titans. They cannot. They ran out of hits, 4 hits. Point for the Indians makes it 12-5. Despain serving again. Outside, short set. Windward keeps it up, or Whitehead rather keeps it up for the Indians. And they right in the middle, and they pick up the point, do the Titans to make it 16-12. Everybody vacated the middle for the Indians trying to chase the ball. And doing so, they left the middle of the floor open. Serve played by the Indians. Outside set. Hobson blocked and out of bounds. Point for Preston. 16-13. There's the serve, outside set, and down. Again, another big kill off the hands of Paige Clark. Lead again, back out to 4, as it's now 17-13. After the side out, the serve here again. Comes back to Hobson, dug out neatly, kept alive by the Titans. And this time again, it's Clark for the kill, as Paige comes over and just tucks that ball down. And the lead back out to 5 again, as it is 18-13. Hone to serve after the side out. Set, Hobson off the block again and out of bounds. Preston again just hanging around. 18-14. Hannah Stevenson will again drop back and serve. Knapp comes back on the floor as Shelley will leave for Preston. The set here comes outside. Partially blocked at the net, but a point for the Titans. 19-14. Side out again for the Titans as they get the serve back. Childs serving, returned by Whitehead. A bad return by Maddie, and just a free ball hanging over the top of the net and put away big time by the Titans, and it's 20-14. As right in the middle, that ball came right just hanging over the net for Davenport, and she put that away. So 20-14. Outside set, Hobson. Cross court, dug out. They got to chase it down to the Titans. They're able to go and get it. Free ball here for Preston as they give it back over. In the middle, Hobson dug out again neatly by the Titans. And the bump return is out of bounds. Point for Preston again. They cut the lead back down to 10 again, as it'll be Kaylee Burbank coming in to serve. Chloe Hobson, one of her few trips to the bench. Burbank's serve ticks off the top of the net and ends up as an ace. 20-16. Preston back to within 4 again. Back set, big hit, dug out by Burbank, off the hands of Knapp and out of bounds. Good dig by Burbank, but Knapp went up, tried to get a hand on it to steer it over the net, and went off her hands and out of bounds. So 21-16, the lead is 5 again for Thunder Ridge. Stevenson gets it up as it comes over to Bryce, who bumps it over, and nope. Point for the Titans, as that apparently a violation against the Indians. I think they called that a lift. And it's 22-16 now. And an ace on the serve by Paige Clark.
13 for 10, Preston. Go ahead.
23-16. Titans 2 points away from the match. Clark to serve again. That's way long and out of bounds. 23-17. So on the side out, Preston gets the ball back. Celeste Burnett will serve here for Preston. As that's a set at the net, blocked by Knapp and down. Keisha Knapp with another big block right in the middle. Picks up the point, 23-18. Preston digs in a little bit more. Again, Burnett to serve. Set in the middle, they go short for the point. As the point comes over again to the Titans, and it's match point. As running up to play that ball short. Sets up match point here. Sierra John to serve. Preston sets outside for Windward. Off the hands and down point for Preston. They stay alive here a little bit again at least as they fight off one match point. Keisha Knapp will again leave the floor. Andrea Shelley again will rotate back in this time for Preston as again she will come in and serve. So Preston's fought off one match point. Can they do it again? Shelley's serve. Back set. Big hit. Dug out. Kept alive again by the Indians. It comes to Whitehead. She's got to get it over and does. Keep it alive. Set on the outside. And down the line it's in, and that's the match. As coming over to kill the ball down the line was Hone with her ninth kill of the match. And it ends up being match point as Preston loses set number 4 by a final of 25-19. And it is 3-1 as Thunder Ridge will take the opening game of these triangle matches this evening here at Thunder Ridge High School in Idaho Falls. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back and wrap up this first match right after this.
Tonight's game is brought to you by West Motors, celebrating their 75th year in the Cache Valley. Stokes Market True Value, with the freshest meats and produce, and now preparing and selling sushi. Franklin County Medical Center, with the finest care in all of the Cache Valley. Rounds & Associates Insurance Agency, an independent agency with many options for all of your insurance needs. Preston Auto Parts CarQuest, for all the parts your car may need to keep running strong. Webb Funeral Home, serving Preston and the surrounding communities since 1925. Ralph's Construction, building homes in the Blue Sage Park region in Preston. Naylor Insurance, for home, health, life, and auto, the Mutual of Enumclaw. Preston Pharmacy, now with their own phone app to help make tracking your prescriptions easier. And by Cornerstone Realty, when you're ready to sell your home or purchase the home of your dreams, call Cornerstone Realty. They want to be your agents. Now, stay tuned for the postgame show coming right up.
Having your prescriptions refilled has never been easier. You can refill 24/7, set reminders, save medications, and access your account from the new My Community Pharmacy mobile app offered by Preston Drug. It's simple to use and it's simple to get. Log on to PrestonDrug.com and enter your mobile number. We'll send you the app. It's as simple as that. There are some things in life that have been made easier through technology. This is one of them. The app offered by Preston Drug is a quick and easy way to refill medications and promote a healthy lifestyle. Visit PrestonDrug.com.
The Preston Indian football team returns home Friday, October 2nd, as they face the Sugar Salem Diggers. This will be another tough test for the Indians, as the Diggers come in not only as the defending 3A Idaho State champion, but they're also one of the top-ranked 3A teams in this year's polls as well. Preston has faced some stiff competition this year, and they're ready to step up for this challenge as well. Catch this game live on mylocalradio.com with the pregame show starting at 6:30, and hear a complete replay following the Westside game on FM 105.5 and AM 1340 KACH.
If you think buying a car is hard, stressful, and it takes a long time, you haven't shopped at West Motor in Preston and Logan. We've got a large selection of quality new Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and Ford vehicles to choose from. Because we offer great pricing and the buying process is simple, we also have a large inventory of used vehicles to choose from. Buy your next vehicle from a dealership that has provided customers a stress-free, quick, and reliable buying process for decades. West Motor in Preston and Logan. Stop in today or visit us online at westmotorcompany.com.
West Motor Company.
Across the FM airwaves, we're heard at 105.5. On the far-reaching AM dial, we're at 1340. And on the internet at mylocalradio.com. Wherever you find us, we are KACH, Preston, Smithfield.
This is the Preston Indians postgame show. Coming up, we'll recap tonight's game, take a look at the final stats, and a look at other games from around the area on the Ron Keller Tires scoreboard.
Welcome back here to Thunder Ridge High School as the Thunder Ridge Titans beat the Preston Indians in the first match of tonight's triangle matches as they win it by 3-1 count here this evening, as the Indians, after losing the first 2 sets, were able to win set 3 and then lose the fourth by a 25-19 score. All the sets pretty much the same, as Thunder Ridge took control early on in the set. Preston hung tough through the middle parts of the set and then tried to whittle their way back in, came close, but couldn't get the points they needed in the end, except during the third set, where they were able to win that one by the final of 25-22. Our post-game wrap brought to you by West Motors, celebrating their 75th year in the Cache Valley with Ford, Chrysler, Plymouth, Jeep, and Dodge trucks, all available in the city of Preston. Keisha Knapp had a heck of a night for the Indians with 6 kills and several blocks at the net. Chloe Hobson had a total of 7 kills for the Indians in that set, but there was just no stopping people like Paige Clark. She finished with 9 kills, as did Kendall Hone. She had 9, and Lauren Davenport had 8 along that front line for Thunder Ridge to pick up the victory here, 3-1. So we'll have a little bit of a timeout in about 15 minutes. We'll come back for the other match tonight for the Preston Indians, as they will take on the Skyline Grizzlies coming up in just a few minutes. So we'll go back to the studio. John Beverly hanging out there. He'll play some great music for you, and then we'll come back here in about 10-12 minutes, and we'll have more volleyball for you tonight here from Thunder Ridge. So we'll talk to you again in a few minutes. I'm Dan Hubbard, sending it back to the studio, and we'll talk to you again in about 12 minutes or so.
Thank you for listening to the Preston Indians postgame show. This broadcast has been a production of Preston Broadcasting, LLC, and was intended for the private, non-commercial use of our audience. Use of any portion of this production, its accounts or descriptions, in whole or in part, may not be used or rebroadcast without the express written permission of Preston Broadcasting, LLC.